We've reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Texas. Bringing it out. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. To start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They tried the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking right. This one caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a quick run. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The pocket breaking down. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And here's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, I know we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. Move the sticks.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense has got this drive going. Now a killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, 3rd down in the red zone. Can they convert? Can't hold on. No defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. 3rd down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now, let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys are just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. He'll hand it off. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
He stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Over the middle, it's Washington. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. You've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Bringing pressure. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Boy, how about this defense? What a job there on third down. Backed up close to their own goal line. Up with a huge sack on third down and force the field goal.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on fourth and goal here. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. The field goal is good. And the game is now tied.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Texas. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got a man down the middle. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Defense is coming after him. Big gain, catch made at the 30.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Snags a good throw. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come.
They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo, just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
Longhorns will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They'll down this ball just outside the 30-yard line.
They fumble on the punt return, and now some new life for this offense that just left the field just a few moments ago.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Breaks into the clear. Fighting off the defender.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
2nd down after that completion. And the same runner's got it again. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's running out of time here. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, but this guy and his speed will continue.
Has a path to the end zone, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PAT is good, so it's 10-3 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short pass finds the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after after the throw for 6.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This will likely be the last play of the half. Ball handed off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the second half is a handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And here he goes. Out past the 30. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Texas. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. A play action looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can he get there on the ground? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That is settled for 3 last time. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And that YU Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the defense smothers him for no gain. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Johnson.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Off the play fake on first down. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And now the handoff. He finds some space. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
They come up on 1st down. Clock running. Final minute here of the 3rd quarter. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop after a huge play. Brings the ball to the 35.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And in 1st down, they go right back to him. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Running back has it on the screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
He saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. No huddle here for the offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The shotgun handoff here. He shreds the tackle.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they trap him for a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
First down. They're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. That's caught. It's Watkins. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receivers past the marker, but a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Touchdown, Tigers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Butler. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes takes the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Grabbed by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. And completion makes it second and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
He hands it off from the gun. As the first down is still going. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush over the quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Time winding down deep in this game, but a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Longhorns. They have taken the lead with time running down.
And Chris, with the game on the line, the offense delivers. Good job up front. The quarterback makes a great throw, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game to go up 2. The big decision now for the head coach, the extra point, or do you go for 2 to make it a 4-point game?
LSU, 6-6.
And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, look at the throw, bringing pressure. And it's caught wide open with room to run. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being in check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. So now we'll have a field goal. It's one of the biggest moments of this game so far. So a chance to tie the game here in the final minute of play. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit,